to today's video on the ERP software suite. In particular, we'll be focusing on the purchasing side of the software, how to produce purchase orders, smart orders, complete quotes, and a few other basic components of the purchases module. Please remember, if you have not watched the main video on all the different areas and modules within the ERP software suite, please stop this video and watch that one first. It will give you a much better understanding of each module and just kind of explain how all the modules tie in together. Alrighty, let's get started. On your left, you'll find the list of all the modules within the software. Today we'll be focusing mostly about the purchases module, but we will also touch on briefly the sales and inventory module. Go ahead and click purchases. And you can complete a purchase order through the purchases module here, so just click on that. This is your purchase order screen. So we're going to go ahead and put in a supplier, type in our product. It asks if we would like Edison to be the preferred supplier for the product. We'll say yes. We're going to go ahead and order 20 antennas. Okay, and automatically this amount will transfer to your back order list because you have not received these goods. So because this number is 0, this quantity automatically gets transferred to your back order list. Okay, we'll go ahead and save. And also another feature of the purchase orders, you can email them or email this order to your supplier, and you do so by just clicking the print button, and right here are all your email options. Super simple. We'll save this. Okay, so this is our single row, our single entry row, and below it is our lists row. So we'll go ahead and click on the purchase order list, and because we have not received those goods, you will not find it on the purchase order express list. You have to drop down here to the back order list. And here is our purchase order right here, purchase order 256. And if we double click on that, it takes us to the original purchase order. So let's go ahead and receive those goods. Save this. Do you want to view outstanding back orders for the goods received on this purchase order? Basically, this pop-up is just notifying you that you have a couple clients of yours that are waiting for this product to come in. So if you'd like for them to receive these goods, you go ahead and click yes. If not, you can click no. Usually we'll click yes, but for this example, we'll just go ahead and say no to that. Refresh this, go back to our purchase order list, and right at the top you could see the purchase order that we just received. Okay, we're going to go back into our purchase order, do another example. It just kind of shows you and ties in all three of those actions just kind of in one go, in one screen. So we'll pick a different supplier. Go ahead and pick a product. We're going to order 10. Let's receive 8. So therefore, 2 will be on our back order. We'll save this. Go to our purchase order list, and here you could see the 8 antennas, the 8 products that we received here. And if you go to our back order list, you'll see this entry for the 2 that we have not yet received. So if we go in, receive these 2, save this, refresh, you'll see both entries here for the first 8 quantities that we received and for the second that we received. Okay, so another way to just track and kind of keep these organized is just remembering the purchase order numbers. So it's kind of easy to organize once they have these numbers allocated to each one. We're going to close out of here. If you ever wanted to check the status of any of your products, you can do so at this top toolbar. Click on the products list button, and here you'll find a detailed list of all of your products. We're going to go ahead and scroll down. I'll use the Bridgestone wheels as an example. And here you can see that there are 396 Bridgestone wheels on order. So if you double click on this, you'll pop up the product status screen. So this basically tells you how many are available on order or in stock in any of your departments or different locations, different stores. Below that is your bin locations here. Your shipping containers that you allocated to your products you'll find here, and at the bottom is basically your outstanding purchase orders. So if you ever double click here, it will take you to the original purchase order screen. Okay, super simple. Close out of this. Okay, another feature that you can use is under your sales module, you can go ahead and complete a quote. This screen is very similar to your purchase order screen. Go ahead and type in a customer. Type in a product. or order 30 antennas. Okay, so Ian, here your customer would like a quote on 30 antennas. So we're going to go ahead and save this. And just like the products, underneath is your quote express list. And here is our entry that we just completed. Double click down on this. If you ever wanted to turn this quote into a smart order, you do so by just simply clicking the copy to smart button. Would we like to convert it? Yes, we would. And it'll take you straight to the smart order. So this is automatically created as soon as you click that button. And now from this screen, if you ever want to turn your smart order into a purchase order, you just go ahead and click the create purchase order here, and it's done. So we'll click out of here, head back into our purchases module, our express list, we'll go to our back order list, and here is the smart order we turned into a purchase order. Okay, so we'll double click down on this, go ahead and receive those goods, and at any point you can just use this tab here to see and view the customer or job that you first started the quote with. So it's always linked to the purchase order if you go from quote to smart order to your purchase order. Okay, so we'll save that. Refresh. And here it is at the top of our purchase order list because we received those goods. Super, super simple. Okay, so we'll close out of here. Okay, so back in our sales module, you can also complete an invoice. We'll pick our customer here. Pick our products. Okay, so we picked a monitor as our product, and these two products below popped up. Now these are just called related parts. So basically we're saying when we sell our monitor, we also include a mouse pad and a mouse. So let's order 5 of those. And automatically that same quantity is dropped down to the mouse pad and mouse ordered column. So we'll save this. Drop down under into our invoice express list.